Hold everything, did you just catch what Tyrus and his celebrity wife pulled off? This wasn't just another Hollywood sighting. This was a jaw-dropping moment that set the internet on fire. Tyrus, the larger-than-life TV star, stepped out with his wife in a way no one expected. Fans couldn't believe what they were seeing. But what made this appearance so unforgettable? Was it their chemistry? How they carried themselves? Or is there something else people aren't talking about? By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why this moment has everyone buzzing, and there's a surprising twist you won't see coming. Trust me, you don't want to miss what we reveal later. It's the kind of detail that will have you seeing this power couple in a whole new light. But first, let's break down why this rare public outing is such a big deal. Tyrus and his wife are no strangers to fame, but they've always been private, keeping their personal lives far from the spotlight. So when they showed up like this, let's just say it wasn't business as usual. Keep watching, because there's more to this story than meets the eye, and I'm saving the most talked about detail for the end. Believe me, it's worth staying till the final moment. Tyrus is a man who commands attention. Whether it's in the ring or on your TV screen, his presence is larger than life. But what truly sets him apart, it's his ability to keep his personal life an enigma. For years, fans have been curious about what happens behind the scenes of this powerful persona. And then there's his wife, a celebrity in her own right. While she doesn't share the same spotlight as Tyrus, her elegance and grace are impossible to ignore. Together, they've mastered the art of staying mysterious, which is why this public appearance caught everyone off guard. Here's the thing, Tyrus isn't the type to share his personal life freely. He's built his brand on being tough, focused, and private. But that's exactly what made this outing such a game changer. Fans aren't used to seeing this softer, more open side of him, especially when it comes to his relationship. And let's not forget his wife. Her stunning presence only amplifies the intrigue. Who is she, really? What's their dynamic like behind closed doors? This isn't your typical celebrity couple. They don't do flashy interviews or overshare on social media. They show just enough to keep fans curious. And now, by stepping out together in this unforgettable way, they've turned their mystique into the talk of the internet. But the big question remains, why now? Why did Tyrus and his wife choose this moment to step into the spotlight together? Hold on, because we're about to dig into what made this outing so extraordinary. And remember, there's a twist coming that changes everything. Stay with me, and you'll see why fans can't stop talking about what happened next. It started like any other day in the world of celebrity sightings until it wasn't. When Tyrus and his wife appeared together in public, it wasn't just their presence that got people talking. It was how they showed up. Fans were left speechless by their undeniable chemistry, their stunning appearance, and the way they seemed completely in sync. This wasn't just another red carpet moment, it felt different, almost like a glimpse into something much more personal. Social media exploded almost instantly. Comments poured in, "Wow, they're incredible together. And I never expected this." Fans weren't just impressed, they were captivated. And it wasn't just about their looks, though they both looked absolutely stunning. It was how they interacted, how they smiled at each other, and the way they seemed to share an unspoken connection. For a man like Tyrus, who's always been seen as tough and impenetrable, this was a rare moment of vulnerability, showing a softer side that fans weren't used to seeing. And his wife, she matched his energy perfectly, exuding grace and confidence. Together, they were magnetic. But here's what really grabbed everyone's attention. Tyrus and his wife have always been private. This kind of public display isn't typical for them. It left fans asking, why now? What's different? There's a sense that this moment wasn't random. Was it a statement? A way of letting the world in on something bigger? And that's not all. This outing had one detail that left even the most devoted fans stunned, a detail we're holding on to for now. Trust me, when we get to it, you'll understand why this wasn't just another celebrity sighting. Stay with me, because the most surprising part of this story is still ahead. What made this appearance stand out wasn't just that Tyrus and his wife showed up together, it was how they did it. Let's start with their looks. Tyrus, known for his commanding presence and no-nonsense attitude, arrived in a style that perfectly balanced his trademark toughness with a touch of sophistication. Standing next to him, his wife radiated elegance and charm, creating a striking contrast that made fans do a double take. But this wasn't just about fashion. It was the way they carried themselves that really left people talking. Tyrus, often reserved and focused, seemed completely at ease. His usual larger-than-life persona felt grounded, even softer, as he stood beside his wife. And her demeanor? Confident yet approachable, as if she knew the buzz they were creating and didn't mind the attention. Fans quickly noticed their natural chemistry. The way they smiled at each other, exchanged small but meaningful glances, and seemed to share a private world of their own. It was the kind of connection that can't be faked. It was clear to everyone watching, this wasn't just a couple stepping out. This was a moment that showcased their bond in a way no one expected. But here's the twist. Tyrus and his wife have always been fiercely private. This level of openness isn't what we're used to from them. It left fans wondering if something significant had changed. Was this their way of letting people in a little more? Or was it simply a rare moment of spontaneity? Either way, the reactions were unanimous. Fans were stunned by their authenticity. It wasn't just about how they looked, it was about how they made people feel. And if you think this appearance was surprising, wait until you hear the reason why it's left such a lasting impact. The answer might surprise you, but it's coming up soon, so don't go anywhere. The internet doesn't hold back when it comes to celebrity moments, and this one was no exception. Within minutes of Tyrus and his wife stepping out, social media was buzzing like never before. Twitter, Instagram, and fan forums lit up with reactions ranging from admiration to pure shock. Fans couldn't believe what they were seeing. Comments flooded in with things like, "They're absolutely perfect together," and "How did we not know they had this kind of chemistry?" One fan even said, "This is the power couple we didn't know we needed." It was clear, this wasn't just another celebrity outing, it was a cultural moment that left everyone talking. But it wasn't just the surface-level compliments that caught attention. Many fans pointed out how genuine Tyrus and his wife seemed. There was no over-the-top posing, no flashy displays of affection, just two people who looked like they truly enjoyed being together. That kind of authenticity is rare, especially for a couple in the public eye, and it made this moment even more special. Then came the theories. Some fans speculated that this could be a sign of a big announcement coming soon, maybe a new project, or even a shift in how Tyrus and his wife approach their public image. Others thought it was simply a one-time surprise for the fans. Whatever the case, the speculation only added to the excitement. But here's the part that has everyone still talking. There's a detail about this outing, a subtle but powerful moment that fans didn't fully grasp at first. It's the kind of thing you might miss if you're not paying close attention. But once you see it, it changes everything. Don't worry, we're getting to that soon. Stick around, because the reveal is coming up next, and it's the highlight of this entire story. Here's where things take a turn that no one saw coming. At first glance, Tyrus and his wife's appearance seemed like a beautiful, rare moment for fans to enjoy. But there was something more, something that only the most observant viewers caught. A detail so subtle, yet so impactful, that it completely changed the narrative around their outing. As they stood side by side, interacting with fans and cameras, there was an undeniable warmth in their body language. But it wasn't just about their chemistry, it was the way they seemed to send a quiet message to the world. Did you notice the matching accessories? A subtle nod to their unity, suggesting they were presenting themselves as more than just a couple, they were a team, stronger than ever. Fans also spotted how effortlessly they moved together, as if they'd rehearsed this moment without saying a word. The way Tyrus adjusted his stance to make sure his wife was perfectly framed for the cameras, the small touches on her arm, the way she laughed at his remarks, it wasn't just love on display. It was respect, partnership, and a deep understanding of one another. And then there was the small but significant statement they made during a brief interaction with the press. Tyrus, usually known for his tough, no-nonsense responses, softened his tone when he spoke about their time together. It wasn't just what he said, it was how he said it. Fans couldn't help but notice the pride in his voice and the way his wife smiled knowingly beside him. This moment wasn't just about making headlines, it was about showing the world a side of their relationship that's rarely seen. It's a reminder that sometimes the most powerful statements aren't loud or obvious. They're quiet gestures, shared looks, and subtle moments that speak volumes. Now the big question, was this appearance a one-time surprise? Or are Tyrus and his wife hinting at a more public chapter in their lives? That's what fans are dying to know. And if you think this is the end of their story, think again, because what happens next could change everything. Stick around for the final piece of this puzzle. The conclusion ties it all together, and trust me, you'll want to hear it. So what does this unforgettable appearance mean for Tyrus and his wife? Was it just a rare, spontaneous outing, or are they hinting at something bigger? Fans are buzzing with theories, and the truth is, the possibilities are endless. Some believe this could be the start of a more open chapter in their lives, a sign that they're ready to share more of their relationship with the world. Could this mean more public appearances? Perhaps a project where they collaborate as a couple? Whatever the case, one thing is clear, this moment wasn't random. It felt intentional, almost like a message. Others think this might have been a special one-time event, an opportunity to remind everyone why they're so iconic. while still maintaining the mystery that surrounds their relationship. After all, Tyrus and his wife have built their reputation on staying private, only letting fans in when it truly matters. But here's the part that has everyone glued to their screens. What comes next might not just answer these questions, it could redefine what we think we know about this couple. Whether it's more public appearances, an exciting new announcement, or even just another subtle moment that catches everyone off guard, fans are on the edge of their seats waiting for the next chapter. Now, here's where you come in. This story is far from over, and you're part of what makes it so exciting. What do you think Tyrus and his wife's next move will be? Is there something we all missed in their recent appearance? Share your thoughts, predictions, and even your wildest theories in the comments. Who knows, your insight could be the one that cracks the mystery wide open. And here's the deal. If you want to be the first to know what happens next, stay tuned. The moment Tyrus and his wife make their next move, you'll hear about it right here, with every detail laid out for you. Until then, keep watching, keep speculating, and remember, sometimes the best stories are the ones that leave us asking what happens next.